just being able to allow them to tell their story, because for so many years they weren't really able to tell their story. And for someone to listen to them and to actually believe them.
Getting justice for sexual assault victims years, even decades later. An Akron police cold case unit is getting millions of dollars to solve even more rape cases. Only on News 5, Bob Jones goes in depth to show us how a group of detectives is determined to make a difference for survivors.
This group of detectives is part of the Akron Sexual Assault KIT Initiative, or ASAKI, and their message to those who think they've gotten away with rape is clear.
We're looking for you. You know, we're out, right now we got cases where we're looking at making indictments. We're coming for you.
ASAKI launched in 2019 as a way to re-examine up to 1,500 unsolved rapes in Akron. Some of the crimes date back to 1999, but many rape kits were not submitted for DNA testing until 2012. And over the last 3 years, ASAKI detectives have been taking a fresh look, finding links between DNA and the offenders, and getting long overdue justice.
For some people, it was 20 years, you know, where they didn't hear anything, didn't know anything, didn't know what happened to their kit, didn't know what happened to their case.
Since its formation, the ASAKI unit has charged 15 suspects, leading to dozens of charges. And police say 9 of the suspects are serial offenders. That includes Nathan Ford, scheduled to stand trial in Summit County next month. He's already serving more than 100 years for rapes in Cuyahoga County. And Kevin Suhoza, a former bartender charged with 4 Akron area rapes in the early 2000s, is also awaiting trial. Both men have pleaded not guilty in Summit County Common Pleas Court.
The numbers that are indicted are specifically because of the people sitting at this table here, so that's all us.
And the detectives will continue to investigate hundreds of unsolved sexual assaults after receiving a renewal on a $2 million federal grant. Detective Sandra Ridgway Williams says that's a big deal for survivors.
For so many years, they weren't really able to tell their story. And for someone to listen to them and to actually believe them.
Aurora Winters is a sexual assault and human trafficking survivor.
And I just want to help speak up for those and kind of pave the way for other survivors to have that ability and that confidence in who they are.
Aurora says she's grateful for the work ASAKI has done for other survivors.
I know it can be difficult for some survivors who've probably done a lot of work and moved on, but I don't know many survivors who wouldn't be behind this.
At the end of the day, you know, the ASAKI program is bringing about some form of justice now and also getting these dangerous offenders off the streets.
And the detectives are confident more cold cases will be solved.
Nobody has the right to be sexually assaulted.
In Akron, Bob Jones, News 5.
Now, survivors are encouraged to call the ASAKI unit if they have questions about an Akron sexual assault investigation. We have that number, as well as numbers to the Rape Crisis Center and Victim Assistance on our News 5 app.